This conference will now be recorded.
What is BASIS? BASIS is a technical module in SAP ERP. Okay, in SAP ERP, we have more than 120 modules in which BASIS and ABAP are purely. Please go on mute. Please go on mute. BASIS and ABAP are purely technical modules, and remaining all are functional module. You know that what is functional module, what is technical module. Technical module comes only for BASIS and ABAP purely, and remaining all modules from 120 modules are purely functional modules. Like I just give you examples like MM, SD, PP, PS, QM, PM, all these things, FI, CO, all these are functional modules. All this comes under the umbrella of functional modules. Why SAP has this much following means SAP has reached throughout the world. Throughout the world, okay, where more than 180 countries. Okay, you imagine 180 countries are being used SAP. More than 180 countries are used SAP, and it supports more than 100 industries. It supports more than 100 industries. What is the meaning of industry over here? Like you go to textile industry, you can see SAP. If you go to manufacturing industry, you see SAP. If you go to oil industry, you see SAP over there. Like any aeronautical industry, food industry, beverage industry, hotel industries, hospital industries, wherever you go, you find SAP. The SAP, once you purchase SAP software from SAP, you can customize it, you can convert it as you require. Because you see, there are many ERP softwares. Like I think some you live in Bangalore or Hyderabad, Mumbai, wherever you live, if you see in your area also, in each street you find one ERP. In each street you find one ERP, but it has got very limited access. If you go to the medical shop, okay, if you go to any furniture shop, if you go to any hotel, they are also ERP, small ERPs. What is ERP for them? It serves their purpose. Like they can enter their sales, they purchase what they sell, what they purchase. At the end of the day, they come to know what is the profit, what is the loss. At the end of the month, they say monthly report. At the end of the year, they say balance sheet, the profit and loss. It is the ERP for them, but it has very limited access. It has got many limitations. If you want to use the same software in some other industry, it won't work because it has limited coding. But what SAP has, SAP has tremendous coding. You can customize it as you require. That is the main part of SAP, why people love using SAP, because of this feature only. And if you go to Dubai, you find SAP in Dubai language. If you go to Germany, you find SAP in German language. So what happened? Here there is no language dependency. It's a language independence also. And it follows the tax rules according to the country. If you go to Dubai, it use Dubai tax laws. If you go to China, it use China tax laws, because you can customize before using that. You have to customize it properly to work the software starting working for you. That is the main thing in SAP. Now you see, first of all, you have to know what is ERP. What is ERP means? ERP is enterprise resource enterprise resource planning. What is enterprise resource planning now? What is enterprise? It is a steps to follow to implement ERP. It's three words. E E stands for enterprise. P stands for R stands for resource, and P stands for planning. Now, Balaji and Shiv Kumar, you just tell me what is ERP according to you. What is this enterprise resource planning? Just give me a few examples. What do you know about this?
Yes, sir. Can I start now?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yes, sir. ERP means what you said. That is correct only. Enterprise resource planning. Let me take one example like Kia Motors or any other motors like Toyota, Maruti Suzuki. In that enterprise, that is called enterprise. In that uh, in that motors, several departments are there like manufacturing, finance. Hello.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Tell
Uh,
me.
Spare parts, everything like that. Several departments are there, but that in that several branches also is there. Let me take Kia example. Kia several branches also there. If any customer come for Kia car booking, suppose
Okay.
cars are not available for that showroom when whatever he wherever he comes that showroom, but SAP will tell where car is available. How SAP will tell, right? Enterprise resource planning across the branches, uh, all are integrated. ECC, enterprise central component, all are
Okay.
integrated.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hello, yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me, sir.
So that
I'm listening. You
they
tell
can
me.
they can search and they can tell to customer car is available or not within a fraction of seconds.
Exactly. And what else? And what else? Any other
Okay.
example?
Any other example, like if you go for let me take currently I am working in Hindustan Unilever Limited. Same way, Hindustan Unilever Limited is a world famous company, as you know. If any product
Yes. Yes.
also,
Exactly.
uh, several branches are there coming to India. Nearly 1350 plus brands are there, like individual products like Boost,
Okay.
Horlicks, Surf, soap, and all.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose if any regional, if you take any regional, if they want Horlicks somehow some quantity, directly they will put a order. Normally, if you are not in ERP, that will take lot of time. Whether we have to take order or not, immediately they will search order is there or not. If order is not there, directly they will inform to customer we have
There
that
is no stock.
order. Hello, we have the order, then
Yeah.
we can deliver within span of time. That will help you based on that enterprise resource planning. They will allocate the resource according to their business.
Exactly. And this is Balaji or
Yes, sir.
Shiva
This is
Kumar?
Balaji.
So Shiva Kumar, you tell me something about what do you know about this ERP? Anything?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, tell me, sir. Tell me. I'm hearing you. Yes,
Sir,
I'm hearing you.
actually,
Tell me.
ERP generally, as you said, it stands for enterprise plan. That means in a company to work properly, there are so many departments have to be there, sir, like finance, HR, and operations, like, and to run and as per my knowledge, to say in a simple words, to run a company business process smoothly, we should have to plan an ERP, sir. That may enterprise resource planning with a proper planning.
And what else? Any one more example, then I'll start my things. Both are correct, sir. Both are correct. Both are absolutely correct. Now I'll tell you my examples how it works. According to my scenarios, according to my plan, what is ERP? I will let you know now. What is my experience in this ERP? I've got 12 years of experience in this. I'll let you know about something about my experience now. Don't worry. You both are absolutely correct. Okay? No issues. See, why this ERP? Please go on mute, Balaji. Please go on mute.
Okay, sir.
C. E stands for enterprise, R stands for resource, P stands for planning. What is enterprise? It is run by an entrepreneur. Like you take Reliance, is a big entrepreneur throughout the world. Okay. Now you take resource. What is resource? Resource means you and me, Balaji and Shivkumar. When you complete your course of basis, you will be no more Shivkumar, you will no more Balaji. You will become a basis resource. And what entrepreneur does? They hired you for rendering services to them. They hired you for rendering services to them. You are become a basis resource for the entire world, for big MNCs. And what is this planning? Planning. This is done by CFOs, Chief Financial Officers. What they does, they plan it because ERP is not a thing you just go and purchase and started using. It will take 3 years. It will take 2 years. It will take 5 years also to properly implement. But if they have to incur all expenses for first 5 years or 3 years, because there are three kinds of implementations: the small implementation, medium implementation, and the big implementation. If it is small implementation, it takes 9 to 12 months. Once it's implementation done, that will take 1 more year to stabilize. After that only you can make money out of that. After only what CFO does, they have all financial planning, what to invest, how to invest, where to invest, and what are the increments, what are the implementation cost, what is purchase cost, what are the hike, everything. Even they have 500 crores with them, but they will not use single rupee extra for other things. They use everything as per company standards. As you said, Balaji, why this ERP why is this ERP many places is successfully implemented, many places got failed also. Why? Because they not follow the standards. If you follow standards properly, because the FI, each and everything is integrated with each other. Like you said, if some vendor asks, do you have this stock? So you can find in database his stock is there in which area. Like if it is in India, it is in Dubai, it is Japan, wherever throughout the world. Because you have only one database throughout the world. Even if you have a head office in Mumbai, you have head office in Mumbai and you have the offices throughout the world. So anything you want, you can fetch from there. Yeah, what are my sales today? What are my expenses today? What is my profit as on date? What is my profit at 3 o'clock? You can find it directly on a fingertips. And why this PRP is so confident and powerful? Because in this, if you implement this properly, by sitting in one place, you can operate 50, 80, 100 n number of branches. There is no fraud because everything is logging. Everything has is their logs. As security consult, Balaji, you know, if somebody change username also, it create log. If this user has changed his logs from this IP address. I'm
Everything is
correct,
recorded, sir.
Balaji?
Everything is recorded.
Exactly.
Everything is recorded.
Yeah. So
There
what
is no
happened
fraud.
here? There is no point of fraud. But if company has invested 10,000 crores into their business, they know their money is in safer hands. Nobody able to cheat. If you want to cheat
Yes,
1 rupee also, you will be caught on audit.
yes, yes.
If you cheat
Audit. Yes,
single
correct.
rupee or single rupee, not 10 rupees, 1 rupee
Yes, sir.
also you caught in on it, you have to answer. You have to answer. Why this? Sorry, sir. No, sorry. Why you did this? Because you cannot say I didn't do, because this is user ID, and you only the
Hmm.
person who know the password, and you have this role. This is your IP address. This is your desktop. It means
Yes, sir.
you have done. Otherwise, you give your user ID, password, and desktop to somebody else, but you are the responsible. So that is
Yes,
the
correct.
power of ERP. That is the power of ERP. And if you implement this properly with proper standards, You can have these fruits for next 50 years. For first, second, third year, you implement this, invest on this. From fourth year to 50 years or 80 years, you're just making money out of that. If you invest 10,000 crores, you can easily double your money in next 5 years because of this ERP only. That is the meaning of ERP. Okay. Now you come to when and who started this. When and who started this, please? This is started in the year 1972 by, please go on mute. See, this is started in the year 1972 by 4 ex-employees of IBM. All 4 ex-employees are salespersons, technicians, team leads. They have the whole knowledge of the ERPs. They sell ERPs to many companies. What they have done, whenever they to go to clients, they always come with the questionnaires like your ERP like this, your ERP should be like this, you have to be module like this, because with the help of your ERP you cannot able to take stock on time, you cannot do delivery on time. You have to make all these changes. They have the total structure in their mind how to create new ERP by which they can rule the world for next 100 years. They have the confidence. If they prepare a ERP, such a kind of ERP, as per questionnaires of customers from last 8 years, they have thousands of questions. Can it like this? I want to like this. I want. Then they plan. If you develop a ERP which is used by all all industries, and we can able to give services, they'll pay us, and we can rule the ERP industry for next 100 years. Then they started developing this in 1972, but they released their first version in the year 1992. They released the first version in the year 9. You just imagine how much time it will take. They take 20 years to implement, to integrate, to tightly integrate each and everything. It takes them 20 years to release the first version. But some say 1992, today 2020, they are ruling the world. But initial stage in 1992, they have released this on 6/7/1992. From that day onwards, they're very happy to release all these things, but nobody shows interest when they start sales. When they start sales, nobody shows interest. Okay, no, we don't want, because we already had a ERP. Because without ERP we cannot run business. At that time, 1992 also, there are many huge companies who are running their businesses in other ERPs. When SAP has come with new tremendous features, nobody believes. No, we don't want. We already invested this many lakhs, this many crores on old ERPs. Now we are happy with our ERPs. We don't want. Even they explain, sir, you will get this report. Nobody believes. No, we don't want. We don't want to change our licenses. We don't want to change our hardware. We don't want to invest at all, because SAP has huge cost from day one only, because they have take 20 years to prepare this. They charge money for that. Nobody wants. No problem. Then what SAP has done? They see who are the competitors. You see who are the competitors for SAP? Means old ERPs. Who are the competitors? Like, have you heard about BAN, JD Edwards, PeopleSoft, Oracle, SAP? See, before SAP entered into the market, they are the leaders. They are the tremendous leaders. They are the old leaders who ruling the world, who ruling the SAP industry, who ruling the ERP industry. They have got 60%, 70% entire sales. Entire share, Oracle has got 80% share in the market. No, everybody believes Oracle. Everybody believes BAN because it serves their purposes. It serves their purposes. But for maintaining a small business, they have to install BAN also, JD Edward also, PeopleSoft also, Oracle also. Matlab four ERPs to run one business, 4 engineers, 4 hardwares, 4 licenses, 4 maintenance things, everything four. But even after doing that also, they are not able to proper stock on time. If they want to take stock, they need to upload data, download data, taking this data, taking this data, compare that. It take 8 to 10 days to give a stock report because sales in different place, purchase in different place, payments in different place, receives in different place. You have to club everything to get a report proper manner. They need to struggle hard in Excel to get all those things. But they are happy to do all those because they don't have an option. They don't have an option. Then what SAP does? They find some loopholes in their competitors. They found some loopholes because they found for all 4 ERP, they're having using different hardwares, different OSs, different databases, different licenses. Then what they have decided, if we made SAP, if we made SAP as OS independent, if we made SAP as OS independent, DB independent, and hardware independent. See, if you make SAP as OS independent, DB independent, hardware independent, then people will surely buy us. What is OS independent now? What is DB independent? What is hardware independent? Like they want to make SAP which can be run on any OS, any database, any hardware. Like you see Windows, you see Linux, you see Unix, you see Sun Solaris, you see HP, SCO Unix, you see AX. These are the leaders in OSS. Today also people are very happy to use all these things. Now coming to database, we have databases called DB2, MaxDB, SQL Server, okay, Sybase, Oracle. Now they have got their own database HANA. See, as compared to DB2, MaxDB, SQL, Sybase, Oracle, or third-party databases. These all are third-party databases used by customers, clients by paying licensing cost, but it is used on any OS. It's used on any OS. Now we come to hardware part. What is the hardware? So Intel, you see HP, you see IBM, and you see Lenovo. These all are there. Okay, they made everything stabilized manner, in very stabilized and streamlined manner. They made all these changes in SAP. Now they're asking, now again, start sales with new slogan like which OS DB hardware to have. They're asking customers which hardware you have, which OS, which DB. If customer said we have Windows OS, okay, no problem. And we have SQL Server, we have HP. So they tell, okay, SAP will work on that, no problem. But they not believe, oh, it will work on SAP pure, surely. If somebody says we have Sun Solaris OS, we have DB2, and we have Dell hardware, we miss one. Dell hardware, they can say surely we can run on Dell hardware also, no problem. If somebody said we have AX thing, we have MaxDB, and we have IBM hardware, oh surely it will work on that also. People won't believe, but SAP said, okay, no problem, sir. You do one thing, don't purchase new licenses for database OS, and don't purchase new hardware also. You just give a small part of our hardware and your existing OS license and existing DB license, where we can install our SAP without investing a single rupee. Don't pay single rupee to us. Just see, install and see how it works. Then if you feel happy, then you go and purchase it. Otherwise, no issues. Like that, they select 1,000 companies in the entire world because they would like to spread this business in entire world. From day one only, they have the imaginations to spread this in entire world. It's born and brought up in Germany. Now it's ruling the world. So what they did, they go to each and every customer, use their licenses, install it. After installing, what they did, they had trained the people who entered the things on existing ERPs. They teach them how to make same entries on SAP also. They will teach them how to make entries in SAP also. Like that, they made follow-ups for next 6 months. They made regular follow-ups for 6 months. After 6 months, what happened? Now they have the data. Each system has data. 6 months data is more than enough to start playing. If you want to play, if you want to prove something, you need a real actual data. Now again, SAP people visited to their place and they asked customer, what do you want from this? You want a sales report, purchase report, vendor list, stock report, total liabilities, total receipts, total payments, like some questionnaires. What do you want? So 10-15 queries are there. So people ask, we want all these things. Then SAP asks, how much time it will take to create same thing on your system, with your system? They replied, it will take more than a week's time to do all these things in existing system, existing ERPs. It takes weeks time, more than a week's time. Then what SAP has replied, sir, we will do it in 1.5 hours only. We will do it in 1.5 hours only, and first time it will take 1.5 hours. Second time it will take only 3 seconds, 4 seconds. They are not believe how it happens, because they need to develop some Z reports with the table, standard table. They have to take data and fetch reports like sales table, purchase table, vendor table, stock table, liabilities table, everything. They took a help from Abapus and develop some softwares. Okay, compile it and send to production. Then they will show these are the transaction codes: Z purchase, Z sales, Z vendor, anything, any soft transaction code. First time they run a show, within 1.5 2 hours they'll show all reports, and next time they want, just press the transaction code, enter, they will get report. People are not believing because SAP has all modules under one umbrella. SAP has all softwares under one umbrella. That is the power of SAP. Now people started believing, oh, if we use this, we can able to give stock report anytime. Because of this old ERP, now they realize, okay, because of this we lost many orders. We made many wrong input. We give many wrong inputs to manufacturing. We had a dead stock because we don't know what to manufacture, when to manufacture, and what is the total stock, what are total sales. So they realize that in last 5 or 10 years, what loss they made because of their existing ERPs. Now, if they use new ERP, what are the benefits? Like if you are meeting at 3 o'clock, you can take a report at 2:58 p.m. also. But you can tell people कि this is my actual report at 2:58. This is my business at 2:58. And if somebody wants stock, you can give him a stock report before 1 minute. If somebody asks you stock at 2:45, you can give him stock till 2:44. So this is my stock as on stock. If you want, order it, you will get delivery to in 2 days. So you have that confidence because of this SAP. Previously, you can say, so this is my stock, but you can consider ki we have 100, 200 rupees less or more. Because why? Because we have taken this stock 10 days before. In 10 days, we have sell something, we have good returns also, sales also. So there is no fixed stock at any point of time. But with the help of SAP, you will have actual stock, actual purchase, actual loss, actual profit. At every enter, you will get everything. You just please enter key, you will have everything. Okay. So this is what I would like to share in my demo session. Okay. So this is what about SAP. But coming to the chapters, what are we going to cover in these sessions? I'll show you few glimpse. See, introduction to R3 basis. What is basis? Introduction to basis, R3 client, server, everything. And what are the roles and responsibilities of basis consultant? Like if you are hired in any company, what are things you need to do over there? You should know now what should you do on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis, on yearly basis, what all activities you have to perform. Okay, all this we're going to see. And we can see all concepts of introduction of OS concepts like Linux, what are things different, what is Windows thing different, okay, and how to utilize your CPU, how to utilize storage, everything you see. And we will see architecture. We'll work on architecture of SAP, like we have dialog server, update server, and we have architecture called DBMGS. We work on that also, okay. And we have sizing requirement. Whenever you go to any company for implementation, they will ask, do you have implement sizing knowledge? You have to say, yes, I have. So you have to prove you have. So we have this session. What RAM you have to order, what hard drive you have to order, for how many users, how to calculate, how to send report to SAP. Everything you can see in the part of sizing. Okay, now you see before implementation, when you go for implementation, you see there are some phases of implementation as is and to be. In that you see what are the requirement gathering, blueprint phase, realization phase, pre-go live test phase and go live test phase. This take total 1.5 hours to complete. Once you complete this session, you will able to tell anywhere you go, I have done the implementation and I perform all these talks, all these tasks as per basis consultant in my scenarios. Okay, then we will have a good topics on client introduction. What is client, why client, how to create client, how to copy client, how to delete client, how to export import, how to drop client, how to maintain table, maintenance in table client, everything. Then you can see administration of user management. There are many different types of users in SAP. We'll work on every user, like dialog user, system user, communication user, service and all. So how to create, how to lock, unlock, okay, setting password controls, maintaining user, everything cover. Now you will see what are the different types of roles and authorizations. we have many different types of roles. We'll cover master roles, derived roles, object roles, template roles, composite roles, and we'll cover this maintenance role, authorization object, activities, and we'll see org level structure also, how to maintain org levels, everything. Then we have main thing called this landscape of SAP landscape. Like you have anywhere you go, you find sandbox, development, quality, production. So we'll configure a HTMS on top of this. We'll see how to configure SAP HTMS on top of this. And after developing something in development, how to move things to quality, then how to move things in production. We will see all these things. Okay. Then we will work on this job administration, where you will see different types of jobs, like how to define a job, how to compile a job, how to stop the job, how to start the job, how to change the period of job, okay, what to check, what not to check, everything cleared. Now you see default profiles. We have profiles. Why we use profile? We use profile to increase the performance of system, to enhance the capacity of system. We have more than 1500 standard parameters by SAP, but we never use all those. Whenever you require any parameter at that time, we go and change that parameter only. Then we have OS monitoring, DB monitoring. Then you see buffer management. Then you see this again, the landscape, single system landscape, two system landscape, and three system landscape. This also thing. So we have one more topic called operation modes, in which we see how to utilize your maximum hardware to its maximum extent. How to use hardware, how to use your hardware to maximum extent. You can see. Then we will see how to apply support package. Okay, how to apply kernel patches. Then we will see how to download kernel, how to upload kernel, implement new kernel, everything. Then we work on Oracle with DBR tools, and we are working main part installation. We will show you the installation, how to do installation on a system. So I'll show you. Then you do installation at your place also. You have to install system at your first. I'll install. Then you install. I'll help you in installing system at your place. Then you start acting on the system only. Now we have database administration, Oracle architecture, connectivity mechanism, everything about database we'll see. Then we have some advanced topics. Okay, advanced topics will see EHP upgrades, extensive use of summon AWS tool. We do system copy concepts. We do kernel upgrade to new level. Then we'll see this spool servers, matlab printing servers. So this is all topics we are going to cover. Now I'll give you 5-10 minutes to both of you. If you have any doubts, you raise your hands and ask, no problem.